one question. Whenever the students and the parents apply for financial aid through the website, and the school or the college determines what package they're going to give the parents, who makes the announcement and how? Is it the government or the college who makes the announcement? Is it going to be through a letter, through a phone call, or what's going to be the means?
Good question. I think the question was how you're going to be notified of your awards. As far as UTA's perspective, once you've been admitted, once we receive your FAFSA, we're going to process that. And as far as this up-and-coming award year, 2009-2010, we're going to start awarding around the second or third week of March. And we're going to notify those students via their campus email and through regular postal system, as far as regular hard copy mail through the mail. So they will receive two notifications, one through their email on campus and one through the mail as far as what they'll be eligible for, as far as grants, loans, and federal work study based off their FAFSA information.
Now, these students they're not on campus, so they wouldn't have a UTA email address.
Yeah, if they're admitted, they should have one.
Okay.
So if you're not admitted, you will not receive any notification from us. If you just complete the FAFSA and list UTA as a school of interest, but you're not admitted, you're not going to receive any information on what you're eligible for. We're only going to respond to students who are actually admitted. You must be a UTA student for us to notify you. So if you're admitted, they should give you your campus email address, and that's how we're going to notify you. So if you complete your FAFSA and put your UTA on there, but you have not applied or you haven't been accepted, then you're not going to be receiving any notification from UTA as far as financial aid. You must be a student first. Good question, though.
Thank you.
Other questions?
If later on you do have questions, please send us an email. Again, our email address is fao@uta.edu. Give us a phone call, 817-272-3561, and we'd be happy to respond with you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Coleman, for coming out today and presenting us with this financial aid forum. At this time, are there any additional questions regarding Bridge or financial aid that we might be able to finalize? It's very important that, I just want to reiterate this, all of our students are eligible for financial aid. If you're part of our program, then you're going to receive some type of financial assistance from the government. So you need to make sure that you get your financial aid forms completed. Your FAFSA is the very first thing you want to do. Complete your FAFSA, and parents, you're going to have to assist them with the FAFSA. Both of you, the student and the parent, will need to complete a PIN. And even if you don't have your tax information right now, you can go ahead and go online and get your PIN and write it down, keep it handy so that when you do have your tax information and you've submitted your income tax returns for the year, for last year, excuse me, then you will be able to go back and put that information into the form. Everything is online now. And again, if you have questions, call our office or call the financial aid office, Mr. Coleman's office, and someone will be able to assist you with this paperwork. Everything, again, is online. There's no way to submit anything for financial assistance via mail or hand delivering anything. So you want to make sure that you have access to a computer, and also you need to have your income tax return information with you and your PIN numbers. Also, most of our students are going to be eligible for the Maverick Promise. So if you're eligible for a Pell Grant, you're going to be eligible for the Maverick Promise. If you, again, if you make or family income is what, $65,000 or less. So you want to take advantage of this opportunity. If you're in that situation where you're able to prove that, then we want you to be able to come to UT Arlington if you'd like. However, as I mentioned earlier, there are going to be some colleges that have similar types of incentives. Maybe 65,000, maybe 85,000 somewhere. So you want to take a look at all those various colleges, go to their websites, see what type of financial assistance they have available or some type of program that they have for students wanting to go to school. Yes. All right, then at this time, if there are no other questions, we're going to move to our program highlights, and I'm going to ask Mr. Riley to come and visit with you about that.
Hello. First, want to mention all of those that you should have signed in where you are. You put your name and your address. We're going to send you this booklet here. It's called Funding Education Beyond High School. So we'll make sure you get one of these. Make sure you sign the sign-in sheet, and we'll get that to you. Okay? I'm going to quickly go over a brief amount of information. I know we have some students that are not in the Upper Bound Math and Science program, but just you can look at this information as well. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to mention and talk to you about it as well. Okay, just want to highlight a few things for the program. The Upper Bound Math and Science program basically our mission is to inspire, prepare, and support students with special interests and talents in mathematics and science for admission and post-secondary education for potential careers in math, science, or engineering. That's a lot, but that's our mission. That's our ultimate goal of getting students in college and in math and science careers. And then I want to, at the bottom here, in March, just to talk about some of the things that's going on real quickly. Our theme is going to be medical and dentistry. And so we're going to be doing a lot of things in that regard. SAT prep, we're going to deal with life skills. For April, our theme is going to be law and judicial affairs. We're going to deal with research and learning about that, and also some community service. May, our theme will be criminal justice. We're going to be beginning to prepare for Academic Bowl. And we'll have our summer parent meeting. And parents that are on the line, that are in the program, it's very important that you be at that meeting so you can kind of learn about the details about the summer program, and any question that you may have, you can ask those at that time. And then our summer program, our Summer Residential Institute, June and July. And then I just want to tweet some points for some of our participants just to mention. We talked about being accepted to UT Arlington. We want to mention these students have been accepted to UT Arlington. It's Tori Wilson, Lionel Ramos, Gregorio Carrion, Zulema Hernandez, Fabiola Dianda, Susie Gonzalez, Diana Carrasco, and Edwin Soto Torres. Okay? And we have students, they've also been accepted to other universities, Susie Gonzalez, Baylor University, Danielle Ramirez, UTEP and NMSU, and Chelsea, TCU. Okay? And then we also encourage our students to look for these opportunities where you can apply and participate so you can be achievers in other ways too. Uriel Uranga, he's the semifinalist for the Coca-Cola Scholarship. Susie Gonzalez, she's been nominated for the Biological Sciences program at MD Anderson. And Lakeisha placed third in academic decathlon in Waco area. Okay, so those are just a few things that we wanted to talk about. Okay, so we're going to share a little bit more information with you now. Hope you're taking notes. I'm going to turn it over to our other staff. They're going to share a little bit more with you about scholarships and about financial aid. Okay.
Hey you guys, my name is Chin Kao, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about scholarships. I know he mentioned some earlier, and I'm going to go over some things that we have more for you. So, okay. So some of you might not know what scholarships are. Scholarships are merit-based monetary gifts that can be used for college. The important thing is you don't have to repay these. These are free for you. So if it's a scholarship, there's lots of types, and some scholarships are sponsored by a school like UTA. UTA will give out some kind of scholarship for your academics, or an organization outside, some kind of company or some other individual. So all these scholarships depend on need base. Some of you might be low income, and that qualifies you for some scholarships. Some is academic, depending on how your GPA, how well you do on your SATs, and that is how you qualify for some scholarships. Here at UTA, I don't know if he's mentioned this, but